You talk about a pretty good looking house. Look at that house. This is Classica Homes, guys, in Arden Mill, Fort Mill, South Carolina, just about a mile from the brand new Catawba Ridge High School. I love Classica Homes. You talk about a classy local builder, it is Classica Homes for sure. Now they've got houses in the 550 to 700 range, mostly. And they've got one that's priced well over that. It's a model available for a lease back. But you know, in the 600s, to be able to get a home that's got so much design, so much style, and to be in a neighborhood with Fort Mill schools. I mean, I mentioned the, Catawba Ridge High School. And by the way, just so you know, the name of the neighborhood is Arden Mill, and we're right here at Arden Mill Drive. That's Model Row right there. Those are the model homes. Beautiful. We've got this is really an update. Now they've got a couple of areas right up in front. Now you see where that pickup truck is, what they're doing there. They are literally building out that commercial area. So in other words, you're going to have some light commercial there and also on the other side of this brick wall here. And there are going to be some things that you're going to just be able to get up and walk to or take your golf cart. Wouldn't that be neat? This one's for sale. It's a Saussy plan. Classica's got some, number one, great plans, and here's why. The owner, as CEO, and his wife, who is the chief designer, their hobby, they travel the country and go to new homes type neighborhoods, and they see the trends. There's that again, that area that's going to have some light commercial in it. I mean, there's going to be some stuff you'll walk to. And they go see what's the latest and greatest around the country, and then they bring it back to Charlotte. I mean, unbelievable. And he was a part of the Simonini building group some years back and brought a lot of that custom feel here into Classica Homes. They're always on the list of best places to work, et cetera, et cetera. So guys, we have got a little park right here. Very cool. And Jack and I are going to get out and we're going to experience it personally here in just a few minutes. But stuff for the kids, stuff for the old folks. Now this house is only $550-ish or so. So, and here's what I'll tell you, we can prevail price-wise if you're in the market now. And you may be looking on this online from out of state, and you say, hey, you know, that one at $550, that looks good, I like the pictures. Just ask me to come and shoot a video of that one for you specifically. And the reason I can offer to do that kind of thing is because if you don't buy that house, somebody else will. I love to shoot videos like that and offer that kind of personal service to you. So, I mean, you got a bench on a swing and a little pergola, right? And then you got a little bandstand, I'm going to call it because I'm in the band. Let's get the band together. Let's get it here, right here. You know, for gatherings and, you know, weddings and family reunions. How great would that be to be able to utilize that space right there? And how would you like to live right across the street from the park? Crazy. And so I would love for you to call me if you are the type of person that loves style. Again, the CEO's wife, Terry, is a designer. So when you walk into the models, you are looking at their personality and what they've learned from around the country, the best of the best, and they're bringing it home. And oh, by the way, those lots backing up to woods, crazy. This is gorgeous, guys. Fort Mill, as you know, is well known for their schools. And look how deep that lot is. That just seems unusually deep to me. That's nice. And they've also they are also featuring some of their great new ranch plans. And the reason I say that is we're coming up on one now that is kind of like the consummate luxury ranch. And I'm just going to stop and talk to you about that one here in just a second. Lot 72, etc. Now, I may have gotten your attention with this video, but I will definitely offer you more personal service. Like I said, if you need me to come and shoot a video of a particular house for you, look, just for instance, guys, number one, you've got trees all the way in the back. But look what Classica Homes has done. They planted all these other trees right there, and those are going to grow and grow and grow. Now that one's got a substantial upstairs. It feels like a ranch and a half. It's really a two-story, but the one I'm really talking to you about, because if you look at that just from the front, you say, you know what, that is definitely a stone cold ranch. That one's sold, by the way, the Balboa plan. But this one is available, and look at that. I mean, things like that Mediterranean little swoosh, and you've got elements like that metal roof there, and you've got very cool things like the way those shutters open up. So this one is priced in the 600 to 625 range, and it's got over 3,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. That is killer. Now, who is that perfect for? That is perfect for the person who wants to move down and chasing the grandkids down to South Carolina. Maybe your kids moved to South Carolina, Fort Mill. Here we are where we started, guys. Just looking at the streetscape again from another angle. And this one's for sale too, by the way, full brick. And so your kid's got a job offer, and with the bank or with one of our healthcare providers, and basically has moved down here and stolen your grandkids from you. I know, it's like every other phone call I get. That's the scenario. That's a good looking house right there as well. And again, being right next to the roundabout, walk down to the park, beautiful. And so you want to be close to your grandkids. I hear this often, but not too close. I want to be close, but not too close. So they're in Fort Mill. This is perfect for you. And hey, I'm downsizing to a ranch. That house I showed you a moment ago, luxury ranch home from Classica. I'm not sure it gets any better than that. And if you haven't never experienced Classica Homes, first of all, you hear me occasionally talk about builders that I don't like, and they hate realtors. Well, Classica is completely the opposite. They love real estate agents. In fact, several years ago, I had a doctor from Europe who was in town and worked at the same hospital that my wife did. And I took them out, I drove them especially out to see a Classica model, and then showed them a particular neighborhood where they had some infill lots. And then I followed up, and a month or so later, they said, well, we have probably got the word that we're going back to Europe. It's, we're here temporarily, the visa, whatever. And so then I said, that's fine. I'm glad that I was able to be in your life for that season and potential, et cetera, et cetera. And then I got a call from Classica a few months later. This is how realtors, I hope, and I do know that you, as Rush says, the mainstream media watches my show for show prep. I know you other agents are learning about new construction. I hope that doesn't sound cocky, but anyway, see, that is, again, like I said, you talk about you got some beautiful trees, and then you've got that. Real estate agents, pay attention to Classica Homes. Come to every realtor event they have, get to know them, get to know their neighborhoods, or just send your people to me. I'll tell them all about it. I'm being kind of light here because I'm having fun, but I'm just telling you that story. One of the reasons I really love Classica, not only are they classy from top to bottom, but they also love the real estate community, and we like that. I mean, for obvious reasons, this is what we do for a living, but any builder that basically poo-poos real estate agents, I wonder what other wool they want to pull over the eyes of the consumer. Right? Like, you don't think they need inspectors either? So I'm ranting. That's completely not Classica Homes. But if you are in the market for something with style, fit, and finish, that's the Coronado. I would love to bring you here if you happen to come on your own. Make sure you tell them that your agent's Roger Holloway with Prosted Realty. And better yet, let's just meet here together. Would love to be your buyer's agent and introduce you to one of my favorite builders of all time. I'll see you in the next video.